Guys, this is Jamie with PC Monkey. We're bringing you a do-it-yourself computer video today. We're working on an Asus R540 series laptop computer. These computers have a French inset keyboard. What that means is this keyboard is not an independent part. It's held in place by plastic clips that once you break it out of place, you can't replace those. So the keyboard's not really meant to be replaced by itself. So for that reason, a lot of times when you have a key that's broken, people will go with replacing the individual key components instead of the keyboard itself. So today we're going to show you how to take off a key safely in case you have to salvage one from another keyboard to replace yours with. And then we'll obviously show you how to put it back on safely without breaking it because the components are very small and very breakable. Take off a key. I'm going to take my flathead screwdriver. I'm going to place it underneath my keycap, which is the top part, but I'm going to try to get it on top of the retainer clip underneath that you can't see and hold that down while I'm pulling off this cap. If you just pull it off, you'll most likely break the retainer clip underneath. So I'll show you what it looks like after I do this. Go slow, feel your way out. There we go. There we go. So as you can see, my screwdriver's on top of that retainer clip holding it down so it doesn't break as I took this off. Now most retainer clips are going to look like this. They're actually made up of two different parts and they're fitted together and they're placed inside. Usually you'll see two metal brackets holding it down near the top corners and two more near the bottom corners. We're going to find the one that's closest to the edge. So in this case, our metal clips on top are closest to the edge than our metal ones on bottom. So the metal ones on top are what we're going to unhitch first. Now there's not a lot of wiggle room in there, it's pretty tight, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my fingernail, I'm going to try to push up on that retainer clip as much as I can, get as much play as I can, while slowly and gently prying the plastic out from underneath these metal clips on top. This is where you're going to break it if you do break it. These are very thin, very weak plastic that can easily break. So go really slow, gently pry that up. Next side, there we go. So that's what that retainer clip looks like. And up here, as you'll notice on yours, is very, very thin plastic, and again, that's where it'll break. So that's how you would salvage a key. If you're not fortunate enough to find one loose for sale on eBay, you'd have to buy an entire keyboard and then take a key off. But now to put it back on, it's a lot easier. We took the top off first, so now we're going to reverse it. We're going to put the bottom on first. We're going to get the bottom fitted in there where it needs to go. And once it's fitted in there, we're just going to press the top back into place. Snap, snap. Then you take your keycap, place it on top. There you go. That may take a little trial and error. If you're not used to it, you got to kind of eyeball it, make sure that it's centered, and then press it on. If you're looking to replace a larger key, space key, control enter, one of the larger ones, it's obviously going to look a little different under there. There'll be a link below taking you to a video showing you how to replace these and what it looks like under there. So please like and share if this was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. And please subscribe if you enjoy do-it-yourself computer repair. Thank you for watching.